Hey guys, I wanted to share with you that, first of all, it's a beautiful summer day. Get out while it's still summer, while we can still enjoy it. And I'll show you real quick. I don't know if you can see the water over there, over that way. And if you can, I don't know if you can see the bird up in its nest. Let me see if I can catch it. It's right there. Anyway, I wanted to announce that I am going to be doing Soulful Mindfulness this September. Excuse me. And I just had an interesting, this little encounter. It was about 2 days ago. Hey, editing Viv here, just with a quick insert. So you guys know I really believe in paying attention to signs and that we can ask the universe for guidance and feedback, and then that's also why meditation is so important. We have that quiet to be able to hear it. So keep that in mind as I have this little encounter. I was already thinking about and already contemplating. So I was crossing the street and I waited a little bit, like I let a car go ahead of me, and where I could have just gone into the crosswalk, and then the next car was a black woman. She had her window down, and I started to cross. She'd pulled up, she stopped, and I'm crossing, and she kind of halfway leaned out. The window was open. She goes, "Take your time." And I was so touched by that, because she kind of read my body language, she just showed me such empathy. And and even said it and she was really chill. She's like, her arm was on the car window, and she's like, "Take your time." And what that drove home to me, like I said, it was a couple days ago. I wanted to share this with you guys. It just made me realize that just coming out of all the stuff we're going through, specifically I'm talking now to the black women in my audience, and just feeling like, what, we're just going to chill, we're going to rest, we're going to take care of ourselves, we're going to take care of each other, and just kind of do the best we can to stay sane, stay calm, whatever. Do you guys get what I'm saying? And it made me actually think about her compassion, and that feeling of connection made me think about my program about Soulful Mindfulness. And I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like right now there's such pressure and tension in the US that, especially for black women, we're feeling like we need to kind of have spaces where we can breathe and be. And so with that in mind, for this session of Soulful Mindfulness, sorry, I had to wait for some folks behind me. I didn't want to catch them on camera. I'm just going to keep the enrollment to black women, and I'm also going to say women of color. So, if somebody's Mexican American or whatever, Southeast Asian, and they're feeling also that they just want a space that they feel just really safe in, and so it's open to black women and women of color. Let me know how you're feeling in terms of this. Now, you guys know, genuinely, I'm going to say this, my genuine goal overall is to, and what I know humanity needs is space where especially women can come together, women of all different backgrounds. But like I said, I'm feeling that in this moment in time, more women would be interested in just having a community that's a little bit more sheltered, where they just feel that they can be more open about any stress they're going through and all of that, and things that are really specifically targeting and affecting, black and brown folks more. Again, this is talking about Soulful Mindfulness. What's different, if you've taken it before, I will offer a discount if you want to repeat, because what I'm adding in more than I did certainly the first 2 times, we're going to also learn acupressure points. So it won't just be mindfulness meditation, which in and of itself is extremely powerful. Can you guys see me? Can you see my eyes? Can't, because I'm the way the sun is. But so if you just took it with me maybe a couple years ago, you might want to repeat it, one, to keep your practice up, which you know is hard. But I'll be doing, I'm seeing so many monarchs right now, which makes me very happy. I take them as very lucky for transformation and change. And as you may know, there's a whole thing with our bees and also even our monarch butterflies that they're being killed by man-made activities and actions. So I'm really happy when I see them. We will learn mindfulness meditation. That's the majority. And I would say about 25% will be the acupressure for sleep and for bringing down your stress so that you can meditate better. Okay? Because we need that. Everybody needs that now, but I just feel that more. So, thank you for your support of my teachings, and it will be a wonderful program and community. And so I hope more of you will take the step. I'm going to offer early enrollment at a lower cost that is affordable to many of you. It's if you prioritize it. Prioritize your self-care, prioritize your wellness. What I'm going to teach you is information and a methodology that you can use for the rest of your life. So this isn't just something you take and you kind of pack it away. It's going to be techniques and practices for self-care and self-healing, quieting the mind, lowering your stress level, which will positively affect your health, okay? Whether you're healthy or whether you have a chronic illness, mindfulness and this acupressure, especially in this group setting, it's going to be really supportive and nurturing. So I will put a link below for the wait list. And then once I have the dates nailed down, I'll open up and give the discounts first to the wait list, okay? So again, we're talking about soulful mindfulness. Be well. Talk to you soon.